Hello, I'm Rick Barclay, and I'm with Piano Clubhouse, and today we're going to learn the piano solo from the song The Way It Is by Bruce Hornsby. Now there's another tutorial lesson on the actual song itself. We're not going to address any of those parts here. We're going to basically be focusing in on the solo. It's pretty intricate and detailed as it is, so I encourage you to also visit the other tutorials so that you can learn the whole process of this tune. Okay? So it is in the key of G. I'll go through the scale again for you. The key of G is this: G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, G. Okay, it's pretty detailed, so you'll have to be patient with this one, all right? Play the first 4 bars, and then we'll go back and kind of explain what's happening, all right? I'll take it kind of at a safe pace, not too fast, not too slow. The first 4 measures. So what's happening up here in the right hand is G, B, and then it's a chord, a C chord basically in first inversion, E, G, C, and then it goes down, the C goes down to a B, and then we're switching to a G chord, B, D, G, D, and then a grace note of an F sharp to the G. Those grace notes again are real quick. And then to an F sharp and an A, D, A, and then an E and a G, A, B, D, D, E, A and an F sharp, D, E, F sharp, and then kind of a little suspended type chord here, D, E, G, and then E, D. And then on count 4, that is D, E, G, and then we're into the next measure. Okay, so now let's try to talk about rhythms before we add our left hand. It's and one and E, 4 and E, 3, 4 and 3, 4 E and 3, 4 E and then we're into the next measure. Okay, left hand is doing just very simple bass root notes. That's all we're really going to be doing. And we're approaching this as if like you're the only one playing this tune. So you got to have some sort of bottom end going on. So A, E, and these are like every 2 counts. And then D, D, C, that was 1, 2, and 3, 4. If you just want to play them as half notes, that's fine too. And then G, G, D, C, C, B, and then it goes into the next measure. Okay, so slowly put it all together. Sorry, should we down to there? Okay, now we're ready for the next part. Try to do these in like 4-bar chunks. Okay? One more time. Let's do it slow now. Talk about the notes. So it's going to be a grace note with the G going into the E, A, and C. And to a G chord, D, G, B, and then you play that again, and then we're going to do the grace note again with the G into the A minor chord again, and then back to the G, G. Okay, so that's basically these 2 are what's happening. It's just the rhythm. And 4 E and 1 and E 4 That's how that goes. The bass 1, 2, and 3 like that. So from the previous count, 4 E and 1 and E 4 Now we're ready for the next part. And this section is basically kind of based off of chords. He's kind of doing rhythmic type things with the chords. It's a D, D, F sharp A, and then plays it again, and then the B, back to the D, to C, C, E, G, C, and then play that that measure, again, rhythmically is what's important. So the bass is doing that D, D, C. So 1 and 2 E, 3 E and 1 and 2 E, 3 E and. Okay, so this next part right here, G, which is a B, D, G, and then the thumb goes down to an A, D, G, then back up to the G chord, which is B, D, G, and then to a D chord, A, D, F sharp. So bass is G, G, D. So 1, 1 E, 2 and 3 and 4 E. That's that measure. 1 E, 2 and 3 and 4 E. Next measure. Okay, I played it incorrectly a while ago. I played it right that time. Okay, so this is basically kind of based off of a C triad. So it's an A, and this is basically kind of like adding a 6, if you will. So it's A, D, and then the G, and the D is the 9. So we're really kind of going outside the chord here, but it's all going to be with the left hand and we're doing a C. So it's A, D, G, and then B, D, G, and then back down to a G, G, D, G, and then strike that again. So all that is over 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So that is C to a B. 1, 1 E and 2 B and 3 and 4, like that. Okay? So let's go back and do that those 4 bars now. Now we're going to get into some single note lines and runs. This is going to be based off of an A now, and then to an E. Okay, so those notes, A, D, E, B, E, A, B, A, E, A, D, E, D, G. E and E and 3, E and 4, E and left hand, A, and then E. E and 2, E and 3, E and 4, E and one more time. Next measure now is based off of a D. So D in the bass, down to a C. Right hand, D, F sharp, B on the outside, to an A, G, G, and the top G is going to be now with a C, E, and G, and then E, E, D. So that measure, that's how that goes. 1 and E. 1 and then and. So lots of ties in there. Okay, now we're on to the next measure. I'll play that measure now. And that was going to the next measure. So it's based off of a G. So it's kind of like a D over G. So G in the bass and to full-fledged D at that point. So right hand was A, D, F sharp, 1 and 2 E. On the E of 2, it's going to be B, D, and G. Count 3, and there's a grace note with the A, going into a G chord over a D. So the A going into G, B, D. Then it's like a C chord in second inversion, back to G. So, okay, that measure. I will go back and play all this section again. It's kind of complicated. So now it's a C in the bass, C bass, D on count 4 will be a B, I'm sorry. So E, A, and C. E, 2 on count 2, it's D, G, B. count 3, it's going to be E, A, and D. And the of 3 is going to be C, D, G.